Hey, what's up, guys? This is Big D, and once again, you're watching Big D Films. And welcome back to the Shattered Glass Saloon. Have a seat, grab yourself a drink, and we'll get on with the discussion. Cheers. The discussion for the day. You've seen what the title of the video is. The discussion for the day, helmet or no helmet. More specifically, do you wear a helmet when you go out riding or do you not wear a helmet? That's what I want to discuss. And just to start off, right off the bat, I'm just going to let you guys know, and obviously you've seen any of my videos, in the last couple years even, that you know my choice is I choose not to wear a helmet. Now, before some of you guys decide to even, start the typing, I can already see it. I can already tell. I can see it already. Some of the comments, like, well, you're stupid. Or, oh, you don't wear a helmet? Well, you're an idiot. Well, that's fine. If that's what you think, then that's what you think. That's your opinion. But if, you're the kind of guy that, you want to go and put on your full face helmet that is color coordinated to match your bike, with the color coordinated jacket and the same with the gloves, and you want to go out on your bike and, if you want to go out there riding looking like a cheap imitation Power Rangers knockoff, Beetleborgs, well then, then you do that. You be my guest. Doesn't affect me any. And once again, before anybody goes haywire, that's a joke. Okay? I know a lot of people these days can't seem to take a joke, and there's even some that can't even comprehend what a joke is, but that's just a joke. It really doesn't matter to me. I want you to know straight up that that's fine. If you have the color coordinated gear and all that stuff, whatever, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You do you. You wear and suit up and put anything on that makes you feel the most comfortable with your riding experience. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. All I'm saying is I don't need, them kind of comments back about, well, I'm dumb because I choose not to wear one. I have my reasons, okay? And I'll get to those here in just a moment. I'm just saying that, that is my choice. I choose not to for reasons. Now, some people, I understand, at least here in America, I mean, in other countries, I don't really know for sure. I don't know what a lot of their laws are in other countries and other parts of the world and things, but, I know at least here in America, there are many states that have helmet laws. I mean, you're required to wear one. If you're going to go out on the bike, you're going to go riding, you have to wear a helmet. That's the law. That's the way things are. So a lot of people, don't have that choice, don't have that option. That's just what it is. There are quite a few states that don't have a mandatory helmet law, and it really is your choice. It's your decision. In the great state of Michigan, we are only one of, I believe, two. Now, don't quote me on that. I don't know if that's completely 100% factual and accurate, but I believe there's only two, and I think Florida is the other one in this conversation here, that we are one of only two states that we have the option, but, you gotta have, additional insurance and stuff in order to, not wear your helmet. And again, I already know what that is. Here in Michigan, we pay the highest insurance premiums for almost every type of insurance throughout the entire country. So I know what that is. It's just another quick, money grab. It's another insurance scam to make a few extra bucks for these companies. But regardless, we do have that option. So my choice is I choose not to wear one. And to get into the reasons why. The first reason is I don't like the way they look. And again, I can already see it. I can already see the comments. That's no excuse. You're right. It is no excuse. This is a legitimate reason why. I don't like the way they look. Now, even if you do ride a motorcycle, and even if you do wear a helmet, if I were to just hand you any random helmet, you absolutely hate the way that it looks, you're not going to wear that, right? No, you're at the very least, going to go out and get one that you do like the looks of. Because, I mean, you're going to be wearing it. You want it to look all right? So don't crucify me for that. Looks do mean something, okay? So the looks, I haven't found a helmet yet. I've worn a few different helmets over the years. I haven't found one of them yet that I like the looks of. I just don't. Another reason, and this goes for the 3/4 and the full face helmets. There's something about them, and you can call it like claustrophobia or something, I guess. But it's just having that thing, and again, the full faces are even worse. The idea of having my head, enclosed in this thing. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that don't wear them for maybe a similar reason, but a lot of people might just be like, well, it's uncomfortable. I don't like it. I would just rather have. No, for me, it freaks me out. It's like instead of just being, I don't like this. I would rather not wear this. It's literally get this thing off of me, or I'm going to lose my cool. It freaks me out. I can't have this thing like feeling like it's like caving in on my skull. I can't take it. So in the rare event that, I do still have to wear a helmet, for like when we went to the Smoky Mountains last year, I do have a helmet to wear, and I decide to wear the half helmets, because at least that doesn't it's not covering my, everything, my ears and, my mouth. I don't feel that same kind of thing, wearing the half helmets. And, speaking of those, like this one here, this guy, this is the first helmet that I ever had and I ever, got, and this is the one that I wore for several years. When I first started riding, the helmet law here in Michigan was a thing. It was in place, but a couple years in, they had changed that. And I said, okay, cool. I don't have to wear this. I don't have to wear that anymore. Cool. Get rid of the thing. The thing is I feel like it's very thick. And so it makes me look like I got like a mushroom for a head. I don't like it. On top of that, I know the 3/4 and the full face helmets are even worse, but this feels like it weighs 100 pounds. At least to me it does. Not here in my hands necessarily so much, but when I got it on my head, I don't know if it's just because the wind catches it a certain way or something, but I feel like a bobblehead. With this thing on my head, and I hated it. I hated every time having to put this thing on. Just not a fan. I just didn't like it. And so when I had that choice, that option, I just, I don't want it. Well, earlier this year, my wife, for our anniversary, she got me this little guy right here. A lot smaller, a lot lighter, weighs nothing, but it is DOT approved. And so I haven't worn it anywhere yet. I've put it on my head. I've strapped it together. But still, I'll have this if we, ever go somewhere else where I need to wear a helmet. This will probably be, the one that I wear. But the strap. Okay, the strap, along with that helmet and any other helmet I've ever tried, the strap is a problem for me. Okay? I feel like, it's not like it's choking me or anything, but I feel like something's like trying to strap my jaw closed. And I don't like the way it feels on my neck. It's something to do with, I don't know, the texture of it. Or something. I'm kind of weird about that for a few different things. Like my t-shirts even. Any t-shirt that I have or that I own, every single one of them. Before I wear the thing, the first thing that happens, I either cut or rip the tags out because I can't stand the feeling of a tag on the back of my neck. It drives me absolutely nuts. I hate it. And this strap. The strap is the same way. I get the same feeling with this. And so for all these, different reasons, I would just rather not. I would rather just not wear one. So I choose not to. And again, there's all these different arguments out there, and I've heard them time and time again, with the helmets or with the jackets or the gloves and all that stuff. Dress for the slide, not the ride. I've heard that time and time again. And look, I don't know about you or anybody else, but I don't ever get on my bike expecting to crash. Okay? I mean, I know that probably sounds stupid, but I don't. And for me personally, and I can't stress this enough, okay? This is just me. If I felt the absolute need to have to strap on this big helmet that covers my head, the armored gloves, the padded jackets, the vests with like the airbags in it and wrapped in bubble wrap. If I had to go through all that, if I felt the need to do all of that just to feel some type of safety or security to get on this machine, as far as I'm concerned, I'd rather just not do it. It's not really worth it to me if that's the case. To me, I would rather go out and ride and be comfortable. Okay? And I know that sounds crazy to some people. I get that. I understand that. Because I know what the possible ramifications or consequences to those decisions are. At this point in my life, I've had 2 different motorcycle incidences. I've had some road rash and stuff. I've been there. It wasn't that bad. I guess you could say I was lucky in that regard. But, I understand what those consequences are. I get it. This is what I choose to do. I know what could happen every time I get on that bike. And at this point, we take risks just walking out the front door anymore. You know what I mean? So if I had that kind of mentality for even this or anything, I don't know. Is that really living? I don't know. I guess that could be up for debate in and of itself. And when it comes to something like that, I've also heard the thing that, well, if something were to happen, that helmet could save your life. And yeah, it's a valid point. It could. But, and this might not sit well with some people, but in my mind, in the way that I think, the way I believe is that, yeah, it could possibly save my life. But, I mean, is there that risk that, yeah, it saved my life, but maybe I wound up paralyzed from the neck down, or if maybe in some kind of a vegetative state where I can't take care of myself anymore. If that's the case, to be quite honest with you, I would rather have not had the helmet on, and I'd rather have just killed me, because that's not living to me. So I'd rather not and to touch on that a little bit more, I'm the kind of guy, I have the belief that, there's this thing called fate. And as far as I'm concerned, if it's my time to go, if it's my time to go, then it's going to happen. And if it happens to be on a motorcycle, when that time comes, there is no helmet and there's no gear on the face of this planet that's going to keep that from happening. It's going to happen regardless. Okay? I believe that our end, because our end is coming for everybody at some point. We just don't know when that time is. So I'm not going to live in fear. I'm going to try not to anyway, but when it's my time, and that's it. So that's where I sit, okay, as far as the helmet thing goes and stuff like that. Again, if you feel the need, to have the helmet, to have all the extra gear, if that makes you feel more safe, more secure getting out on that bike, that makes you feel more confident, then please, by all means, go ahead, do that. If you are not focused and comfortable being on that machine, again, you probably have no business being on it. So if that makes you feel that way, then great, suit up. No problem with that. Okay? So with that being said, that kind of wraps up my thoughts, my feelings, my beliefs on the whole helmet thing and all of that. This is where you guys come in. Okay? Again, I'd like this to be an open forum. Drop your comments below. I want to know where you guys sit and what you guys think about the helmet thing. Maybe you are in one of those states where you have to wear the helmet. Let me know. Does it drive you crazy? Would you like to have that option? Or do you have the option and you just choose to wear one because that's what makes you more comfortable? Is there a certain brand that you're more comfortable with, or is there a certain brand that fits you better? It's that kind of thing. All of that. Let me know. Drop your comments below. Let's keep this discussion going. That's where you guys come in. With that being said, that I think wraps up my thoughts and beliefs and feelings on the helmet issue. So that's where we're going to end this one. Okay? So with that, the Shattered Glass Saloon is closed. But again, drop your comments below. Let's keep this discussion rolling in the after hours. With that being said, again, you guys, you have been watching Big D Films. I am Big D. If you like this video, hit that button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so that you know when the Shattered Glass Saloon is open for business once again. So with that, guys, I'm out of here. Cheers. And we'll catch you down the road.